Coming to you from beautiful Skagit County up here in God's country is MVC TV broadcasting tonight's game between the visiting LaConner Braves and your very own Mount Vernon Christian Hurricanes. We'll be right back after this video. Well, good evening and welcome back to Mount Vernon Christian here in Dennis DeCock Court, the scene of a Northwest 1B, 2B league matchup. Pat Russell here, athletic director at MVC, and Matt DeGaw.
Hey.
Handling all the switches and whatnot. We have on camera number 1, Jake LeBlanc, and on camera number 3 over there at the baseline is Alex Herning. Matt, what do we got?
Well, thank you, Mr. Russell. Tonight, we're excited because we're streaming live on MVC TV for basketball for the first time. Tonight is also Pink Out night, so the student section is in full swing, as well as senior night.
There's a lot going on, isn't there?
Oh, yeah.
So we are celebrating 7 seniors, 2 for the girls, 5 for the boys, and that will be taking place in between the girls and boys games. So right after this game, stay tuned. Matt will be roving down there.
Yep.
I'll be on the switch up here, and we're going to have some fun with that. So,
yeah. So for the ladies, this year we're graduating Kayla Van Hofwegen, Ruthie Rosema, and then in the boys camp, we've got Tyson Benfit, Trevor Blum, Cody Brown, Lucas Milner, and Jackson Perry.
So it should be a fun night now for tonight's starters. First for the visiting LaConner Braves, as announced by head coach Joe Harper, a freshman number 0 post, Kiana Jenkins. For the Braves, number 2, a freshman guard, Nora McCormick. A junior guard, number 5, Maeve McCormick. 23, a freshman guard, Abby Polton. And number 11, Shaniqua Casey, number 33. The Braves are 11-9 on the season, 7-2 in league. Their league loss is coming from a 13-point loss to Orcas and a 29-point loss to MVC. But for tonight's starters, as announced by Jeff Drogue, junior number 3 guard, Alexa Brown. Senior Kayla Van Hofwegen, number 10. Junior number 11, Avery McCullough. At forward, junior number 12, Annika Brunk. And at forward, the second senior, number 20, Ruthie Rosema. Hurricanes are 15-3 on the season, 8-0 in league, sitting 6th in the 2B RPI. The losses on the season are to number 2 ranked in the 2B, Rainier, number 1 ranked in the 1B, Nia Bay, and then a tough loss to 2A, Sultan. These two teams are set to be the number 1 and number 2 seeds headed into the bi-district tournament. We're going to take a pause while we say the Pledge of Allegiance.
And we're back here at Mount Vernon Christian High School for senior night. Mr. Russell had to go do his athletic director of duties, so I will be on the call and on the switcher. Hopefully things go well. For 3, number 5, no good from Maeve McCormick. That'll be a out of bounds call from your sideline referee. Number 33, Shaniqua Casey, can be inbounding that play. Gets it into 5 of Maeve McCormick. McCormick at the top of the key. Gets it out to Casey. Casey to the top to Jenkins. Jenkins to McCormick. McCullough trying to snag that one out of there. Not quite able to. Inbounds it up to number 0. Sorry, into 0, Jenkins. Jenkins up to McCormick. McCormick almost traveling there. She'll get it out of bounds, and it'll be a Hurricane ball.
Pat Russell back here on the mic. Had to take care of some young girls over there having fun. We got to make sure they don't have fun in this gym. Ruthie Rosema with the drive and the foul. First foul on Shaniqua Casey. First team foul. Rosema shooting 2. Ruthie makes the first. And the second for Ruthie. Out top of the ball. Maeve McCormick taking a drive. Ball tipped out. Ruthie. 9 on the shot clock. Maeve McCormick looking for the shot. Passes in to Kiana Jenkins. Touched last by number 2, Nora McCormick. That is going to be Hurricane ball. Bringing the ball in. Our score leader for the game, Ruthie Rosema. Ball outside to Avery McCullough for the shot. Rebounded by Van Hofwagen. Van Hofwagen taking the ball out. Passes in, looking to pass. Maybe being fouled, maybe not. Ball stays with the Hurricanes. 24 on the shot clock here with 6:22 left in the first quarter. Brunk bringing the ball in for the Hurricanes out to Brown. Brown from deep. Looked good from here, but not quite off, a little bit offline. Ruthie turns. Steps in for her 4 points of the night.
Also a senior, I might add. Ruthie's a senior tonight.
Ruthie is a senior. Senior night. That's the night where you want your seniors scoring a lot of points.
Exactly.
As you can see, the crowd over in the student section Pink out tonight. They're wild. They're crazy. They're loud. They're having some fun. If I step away from the mic and give it back to Matt, that's because I have to go over there and manage some of those young boys.
We can't have too much fun over here.
Like I say, it's not a fun gym unless you're on the floor competing and winning. Avery makes a nice little pull up, a little bit long on that. McCormick, older sister Maeve with the rebound, bringing the ball up to the near court. Avery McCullough up and in. Jenkins with the ball over to number 23, I believe, Abby Polton. Taking the ball is Shaniqua, but she decides to take a few extra steps. Not sure if that was going to be a travel call first or a foul. They decided to go with the travel. Ball comes into Van Hofwagen.
Yeah, that was a little interesting. You had the double refs there trying to figure out what the actual call was supposed to be.
Yeah. Bodying foul on McCullough, her first team first foul. Shaniqua Casey bringing the ball in. Double team by Avery and Alexa Brown. Ball's pass off the hands of Kiana Jenkins, out of bounds. Hurricane ball. 4:55 on the clock. 4-0 is the score here for the Hurricanes. Maeve McCormick on the foul. First foul of Maeve McCormick, second on the day, or second on the quarter. And on the day, actually, since it's the first quarter. Ruthie working inside. Loses the ball. Braves come up with it. Hand passed out here to number 23, Abby Polton. Over to Shaniqua in the corner to Maeve McCormick long. Rebound, Rosema. Rosema to Brown. Brown brings it up into the forecourt here. Wide open is Avery McCullough is going to take a little dribble out to Brown. A double bounce pass way over to Annika Brunk. And with the three opportunity is Kayla Van Hofwagen. Ruthie cleans it up a little bit hard off the iron. Rebounded to Kiana Jenkins.
Jenkins in to number 5, McCormick. McCormick at the top now. Van Hofwagen going to take a swipe, not quite able to get it in. Into zero, Jenkins. Jenkins going to get it back out. I believe that was number 1, or maybe 2. Number 2, Nora McCormick, 4-2. Brown taking this one up the court for your Hurricanes. Tries to get over to McCullough. McCullough not able to make anything of it. That'll be a turnover, Braves ball.
So checking in for the Hurricanes, we got Grace Mouse, number 5, and Carol Ann Votipka, number 44. 3:39 on the clock left here in the first. Coach Jor Harper for the Braves calling out plays. Ladies put it in motion. Norm McCormick with a nice little up and under for 4 points on the night. Game is tied 4-4 here late in the first quarter. 3:20 on the clock. Avery passes up to Carol Ann. Carol Ann stays high with the ball. Is fouled in the process of shooting. She'll go to the line for 2. Foul is on Shaniqua Casey, her second foul. That might cause them issues if she's part of the post play for the Braves.
For sure. That'll be their 3rd team foul. Once we get to 5, it will be Faith Jenkins coming in for your Braves. Once they get to 5 team fouls, it will be shots after that.
Caroline Votipka misses both. Back is the Hurricanes in defense. Maeve McCormick bringing it over half court out to Nora McCormick, little sister. I'm guessing little sister. Could be cousin. Referee has a foul on Caroline Votipka, her first, team second. I don't disagree, unfortunately. Came across, got her on the arm.
At the line will be number 0, Kiana Jenkins. Jenkins puts one up, no good for the first. She'll get another attempt here in a second. Alexa Brown takes the last spot in the key. As you can see in the background, the very vocal Hurricane student section. Second one will be good for Jenkins.
Braves with an early 5-4 lead here with 2:54 left. Grace Mounts driving hard. Stopped there by McCormick. Out to Alexa Brown inside to Carol Ann, who makes a nice little move. Little up. Gets the tries to get the rebound. Unfortunately, into the hands of McCormick. Bringing it up. Passes ahead. Nice little pass to Faith Jenkins for two. 7-4 here with 2:33 in the first quarter.
McCullough for three. No good. Believe that is number 5 of McCormick taking that one in. My mistake.
Yeah, tipped out by Grace Mounts for that. You're seeing what the Braves want to do. They want to get up and down. They want to push it. Maeve, number 5, junior leader there for a young, relatively young Braves team, just wants to flat out go. Rosemo with the rebound, hits Votipka. Votipka puts the ball down to Grace. Grace gets through. No foul called. Ball comes out to Alexa Brown. The block by, looked like the block by Maeve McCormick. Alexa, long shot outside. Last touch by the Hurricanes.
Looks like Maeve McCormick will be the one taking this one in for your Braves. Hurricanes going to be running a full court press here. Gets that one up to 23 of Polton. Polton up and through to number 3. Votipka with the tip off of number 3 of Jenkins. Brown will take this one up the near sideline for your Hurricanes. Brown gets that over to Mounts. Mounts pull back, no good. Mounts, sorry, over to Brown. Brown for 3. That is good.
Downtown Alexa Brown with her first 3 of the game. She's been shooting the ball well, so our hope is that she gets a couple more here in the last minute 30 on the clock, and we can get this game a little bit out of reach for the first quarter. We'll see. 7-7 is the score. Ooh, a hard foul by Grace Mounts. 2 shots for Kiana Jenkins. Correct that. Fouls on number 44, Carol Ann Votipka, her second. Quickly to the scores table, Letty Milnar ready to check in.
I'd suspect at this point Letty's probably going to be coming in for Carol Ann, as she's at 2 currently. Also coming in, senior Kayla Van Hofwegen and junior Annika Brunk. Jenkins will miss her second shot. Brown will take this one up the middle. Brown gives this one to Mounts. Mounts up for 3. No good. A little bit of a hit from behind off of Van Hofwegen. Referee will actually change his mind. That'll be a Hurricane ball. Blue coach, timeout. We'll be back in, I believe, 30.
This is MVT.
And we are back live here at Mount Vernon Christian High School. Mr. Russell again having to take care of some athletic director responsibilities. Braves will take this one up the far sideline in the form of number 5 of McCormick. A little bit of a block foul called on number 0. Offensive foul looks to be against number 0 of Kiana Jenkins. That'll be team 4th, my mistake. With 44 seconds left here in the first half. That'll be on the ground. It'll be in favor of your Braves. It'll be the 4th team foul here for your Hurricanes, called on Annika Brunk, the junior. McCormick inbounds this one over to Jenkins. Travel called against your Braves. Hurricane fans letting them know that is a fundamental. Annika Brunk going to be the one taking this one in for your Hurricanes. Going to be inbounding this one probably to Alexa Brown. Brown's going to take this one up the middle. Brown gets this one over to senior Kayla Van Hofwegen. Back to Brown. Back to Van Hofwegen. Into Rosema. Rosema sets this one up. Waits for a second. Gets it out to Brown. Brown into Milinar. Milinar loses it. Jenkins takes this one up. Sorry, not Jenkins. That is number 3 of Jenkins. That is Jenkins. My mistake. Faith Jenkins. On the line, number 5 of Maeve McCormick getting called out of bounds. Brunk into Brown. Brown taking this one up the middle. Brown going to get this one up to Van Hofwegen. Van Hofwegen going to take this one across. 5 seconds left. Travel called against Van Hofwegen. It'll be Braves ball. McCormick can be taking this one in for your Braves. Maeve McCormick inbounding to sister Nora McCormick. 2 seconds left. Shot off, not quite able to make anything of it. Letty Milinar will take this one. We'll be back in about a minute. We're back live here, Mount Vernon Christian High School. Brown into Rosema. Rosema over to Brunk. Brunk to Brown. Almost pulled one from deep. Rosema for 3. Off the rim. Braves will recover. That'll get it into the number 0. Gets it up to the top to McCormick. McCullough putting up a nice wall there. Gonna get this one into the corner to McCormick. Up for a shot, no good. Van Hofwegen will recover for your Hurricanes. Gets this one into Brown. Brown going to take this one quickly up. Gets it over to Brunk. Brunk's going to try and set something up here for your Hurricanes. Gets it over to McCullough. McCullough now takes her time. Gets it in to Van Hofwegen. Going to be, I believe, a foul called. On number 23 for the Braves, Abby Polton, her first. First team foul as well. I'll reset the scoreboard in a second. That'll be 3 for Brunk. Gonna be on the sideline, I believe. Out of bounds off of your Hurricanes. Looks to be Jenkins going to be taking this one in for your Braves. Gets this one over to number 2 of McCormick. McCormick back to Jenkins. Jenkins almost pulled something there. Sorry, that's McCormick in number 5. Van Hofwegen going to try and take something through. That was almost out of bounds for your Braves. Nothing there. Brown trying to get that one to Brunk. Brunk not quite able to make anything of it. Get it to Jenkins. Brown steering this one back. Braves trying to get something going here at the top. Up for 3. No good from McCormick. McCormick going to try again for 2 this time. No good from McCormick either. Brown going to take this one up the near sideline. Brown coming in hard to the paint. Gets this one over to Brunk. Brunk going to try and set something up. Gets it up to Brown at the top. Brown to McCullough. McCullough up for three. It's a swisher. It's McCullough up for three. McCormick takes this one in, gets it to little sister or cousin McCormick. Back and forth there. McCormick number 2 in to 0. Jenkins. Jenkins going to put something up here for 2. Hurricanes lead 13-9 with 5 minutes left here in the second quarter. Brunk for 3, no good. Rosema with a nice putback for senior night. She'll take 2. McCormick can take this one up the middle. Gets this one over to number 3 of Jenkins. Jenkins can take this one across the top. Tries to get to McCormick. McCormick on the line, out of bounds. Hurricane student section being quite lively today. Something you do like to see. Brown over to Brunk. Brunk going to try and make something of it. Gets it into Van Hofflingen. Van Hofflingen back out to Brunk. Brunk across to Brown. Brown for deep. No good. Believe that was number 3 of Jenkins on the retrieval there. Looks to be a hold on Alexa Brown. That'll be the first team foul for your Hurricanes. Looks to be also her first. Number 5, Maeve McCormick can be inbounding this one for your Braves. Going to try and get it to McCormick. Gets it over to Jenkins instead. Jenkins back to McCormick. McCormick at the top. Sets something up. Gets it into 23 of Polton. McCormick for 3. Air ball. Brown taking this one up the middle. Super quick. Gets it to McCullough. McCullough not quite able to make anything of it. And it looks like Polton will make the retrieval there. Gets it to McCormick now. McCormick at the top. Gets it in to Villard. Jenkins going to try something. Gets it out to McCormick. McCormick off her foot. Scrambling for the ball is Alexa Brown and number 15 of Villard. It'll be in favor. Looks to be in the favor of your Braves staying on the near court. Ball is in. Up for 2. No good. Caroline Votipka going to use her height to an advantage this time. Brown takes this one up the middle. Gets it into Rosema. Rosema up for 2. Off the backboard to Votipka. Votipka for 2. Beautiful assist there from Rosema into Votipka for 2. McCormick now going to take this one up the middle. Mounts and Brown are there to trap. Good work there. Gets it over to Jenkins. Jenkins back to McCormick. McCormick going to hold this one for a little bit. Only got 18 seconds on the shot clock. Not got too much time. McCormick now deep 3. Gets it in. Number 15 of Villard for 2 for your Braves. Brown going to be taking this one up the near sideline. Gets it over to Mounts. Brown for 3. That's good. McCormick taking this one up the middle. Rosema trying to put something up against her. Shot off. No good. Almost a foul there from Carol Ann. Nothing called. Looks like it'll roll out of bounds off of your Braves. It'll be a Hurricane throw in here. Rosema and McCullough are coming out, as well as Alexa Brown. Looks like Grace Mounts, Letty Milnar, and Kayla Van Hofflingen coming in for your Hurricanes. Brunk to Mounts. Mounts to Van Hofflingen. Van Hofflingen looking for something. Gets it to Mounts. Mounts back to Brunk. Brunk can have to retrieve there from McCormick. Van Hofflingen to Brunk. Brunk to Milnar. Milnar bouncing off. Swatted. And Votipka will pop that one out of bounds. It'll be a Braves throw-in. Subs coming in for your Braves. Look to be number 33 and number 22. 22 is Delarosa Sorvad. Sora Yavong, I'm sure. I don't know, honestly. McCormick up for 2. That is good. Mount's going to be taking this one up the middle for your Hurricanes. Gets this one over to Van Hofflingen. Van Hofflingen into Votipka. Votipka up for 2. No good. Milnar with a little putback. Gets it to Votipka. Not quite able to make anything of it. Mounts taking a Euro step. Nothing there. It'll be put into the hands of McCormick by your Braves defense. Nice little box out there. typical basketball stuff. Number 33 now, Casey with the ball. Going to take this one up to the middle. Gets it to McCormick. That'll be a foul called against Brunk. I personally do not agree with that one, but that's all good. Part of the game. That'll be the first for Brunk and the second for your Hurricanes. Rosem and McCullough, I believe, coming back in. Looks like Mounts and Van Hofflingen coming out. Votipka and Brunk also coming out. 2 minutes, 30 seconds here on the clock. Up for three for your Braves, no good, was number 33 of Casey. Brown taking this one up the middle, a little stutter step. Gonna try and pull back for three, nothing there. Rosema over to McCullough. McCullough, nice. McCullough pulls the block there from number 33 of Shaniqua Casey. Student section letting her know you can't do that. McCullough gonna be taking this one in for your Hurricanes. Gets this one into Milinar. Milinar up for two, no good. Not quite sure what the call is. Kylie Fitzgerald getting called with an illegal screen, so that'll increase your Hurricanes fouls up to 3. Her first. Casey gonna take this one up the middle for your Braves. Rosema comes up. Student section is bouncing right now. Shot up for 2, and that'll be a foul called. She'll go to the line. Going to the line will be number 2, Nora McCormick.
Nora McCormick at the line to shoot 2.
McCormick will set this one up. No good. Try number 1 for McCormick. McCormick will set this one up for number 2. And that'll be a swish. Brown taking this one up the middle for your Hurricanes. Rather the near sideline. Gets it over to Rosema. Rosema almost popped that one. Going to hold on to it for a second. She can't hold on for too long. Gets it over to McCullough. McCullough gets herself open. Beautiful job there. Brown might pull something here. Gets it over to McCullough. McCullough up for 3. No good. McCormick will retrieve. Going to try and get it to possibly younger sister. Tries to work through the defense instead. Up for 2. No good. Gets the rebound, and that'll be a shooting foul for Meave McCormick. It'll be an and 1 situation there. Hurricanes are at 5 fouls, so any foul at this point will result in a shooting foul. McCormick sets this one up. Bounces in and out. That's a foul potentially, but nothing called there. Still going to be Hurricanes ball here. Brunk taking this one into Van Hofflingen. Van Hofflingen going to be taking this one up the middle for your Hurricanes. Gets it over to Brunk. Brunk now going to try and do something. Gets it to Rosema. Rosema over to Van Hofflingen. Van Hofflingen gets this one into Milinar. Milinar going to try and work something with it. Gets it stolen. McCormick going to try a breakaway here. Van Hofflingen gets a paw on it. Younger sister McCormick, no good. Brunk going to retrieve. Tries to get that one over to Rosema. Rosema going to take this one in. Maybe not for 2. Hurricane fans looking for a foul. Nothing there. Casey for 3. No good. Van Hofflingen will retrieve for your Hurricanes. Gets this one up to the far sideline. Van Hofflingen over to Rosema. Rosema almost an open 3. Gets it to Van Hofflingen at the top. Over to Rosema in the paint. Goes to Milinar. Off the body. That's an and 1 situation for Milinar. Third team foul for your Braves. Second team foul for Maeve McCormick. Not quite sure which pronunciation to use there. Milinar up for 1. Oh, so close. Braves can get this one to Casey. Casey over to McCormick now. McCormick going to try to make something of it at the top. Gets it to older sister Maeve McCormick. Gets it into 15. Villard. Milinar will steal it. She could dunk it. Maybe not. Gets stripped by McCormick. Brunk gets almost ran through there by McCormick. Rosema up for 2, no good there. Braves gonna try and get this one out. Casey can take this one up, gets it to McCormick. 4 seconds left on the clock, game clock that is. Milnar gonna try and do something with it. Sorry, Rosema, long bomb, nothing there. We'll be back in, I believe it's either 8 minutes or 10 minutes. It is 10 minutes. We'll be back in about 10 minutes here. You're watching MVC Hurricanes versus LaConner here on MVC TV. Well, we're back here at Mount Vernon Christian High School just for a moment. Wanted to say that it's looking like most likely I will be the one taking you guys throughout tonight's action here at Mount Vernon Christian High School between your LaConner Braves and your Mount Vernon Christian Hurricanes. This game's got a lot riding on it tonight, as it is for the, I believe, district championships. Let me check real quick. Yeah, I do believe it is for the district championships. Mr. Russell giving us the thumbs up because we're all good. We're about 5 minutes away here from starting half number 2 here at Mount Vernon Christian High School. We will be back after a little bit here. We're going to play a little MVC in 20, get to know our school, featuring Mr. Toner.
I've done all the plays they offered, and my favorite one that I've done is probably the mousetrap. I was a pretty big role in that one. My favorite thing about the drama department is the amount of friendships and connections that you form with your fellow castmates through the process.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Dennis DeCock Court here at Mount Vernon Christian High School, featuring your league matchup between your Mount Vernon Christian Hurricane girls and your LaConner Braves. We're about 30 seconds away from halftime coming to a close. So far, a couple players I would imagine you want to watch tonight. Probably Alexa Brown, and then obviously our seniors, Ruthie Rosenberg, Kayla Van Hoflegen. All three of them have been putting on an amazing game. Van Hoflegen working to feed your three-pointers of Brown and McCullough. Hurricanes are currently leading 22-16 as we're going into the third. My apologies, it hasn't been updated since the first. Trying to do a bunch of things at once, but we are all good. Looks like number 33 will be inbounding it for your Braves. Shaniqua Casey gets it over to McCormick. McCormick over to Sister, up to Casey. Casey at the top of the three. Just getting some handles in there. Gonna try and do something with it here. Kind of chasing her tail a little bit, gets it over to McCormick. McCormick almost pops that one up for three. A little bit of a spin move, trying to get the defender off. Van Hoflagen will take advantage of it. Brown with the capture. Gonna be taking this one up the middle. Gets it over to Brunk. Brunk over to McCullough. Rosema in the corner. Gets it to McCullough. McCullough back to Rosema. Rosema into Brunk. Brunk back out to McCullough. McCullough gonna be over Brown over to Rosema. Rosema dishes it over to Brunk. That'll be out of bounds off of your Hurricanes. Braves gonna be inbounding it. Looks to be Casey again taking the inbound. Or giving the inbound rather. McCormick will try and make something of it. Gets it over to Nora McCormick. Almost a travel there from Meave McCormick. Kayla Van Hoflagen with a nice steal. She almost might take this one all the way to the hoop. Does so. Fouled. She'll be shooting two from the line. Two shots here for Kayla Van Hoflagen. That'll be the third foul for number 5 of Meave McCormick. She could be in serious trouble if this game continues to go the way it has been. Van Hoflagen puts the first one up. Swish, nothing but the bottom of the net. Hurricanes are leading 23-16 as the student section rises. Short there for Van Hoflagen. She's all good though. Senior night, feeling good. Casey will be inbounding again. McCormick sisters will try and make something of it. And Hoflagen almost with another steal there. Brown will make the steal instead. Gets it over to Brunk. Brunk hits Brown again. Brown over to Brunk again. Up for two. No good. Battle underneath the basket there. Not quite able to make anything of it. Casey into 23. 23 to McCormick. That's a travel. Hurricanes trying to figure out who's guarding who as subs came in, I believe, for your Braves. Brown on the far sideline gets it over to Brunk. Brunk to Van Hoflagen. Van Hoflagen now going to work to get that one back to Brunk, apparently. Brunk up for two, no good. Going to try and get the rebound, not quite able to. Number 23 for your Braves is able to get that one of Polton. Casey at the top of the three. Backing herself up. She could trap herself here if she picks up that dribble. Hurricanes are known to attack pretty quick and fierce. McCormick back to Casey. Casey up over to Jenkins, I believe. Jenkins back into Jenkins. And one situation for Kiana Jenkins. She'll take the line. White 20, Ruthie Rosema looks to be her first. That'll be team first for this quarter. Fouls do reset after every quarter. First basket is good for Jenkins. Up for three. That is good from the paws of Annika Brunk, I believe. Hurricanes playing some tough defense here, even though they are leading by a good bit. Don't want to give that up at any point. McCormick in. All ball called, and that'll be a putback for Jenkins for two. Brown gets that into Brunk. Brunk out to Brown. Brown back to Brunk. Brunk to Brown. Rosema at the top now. Over to Brunk. Brunk to Rosema. Rosema up to McCullough. McCullough for three. No good. McCormick up for two. Not quite able to make anything of it. Brunk will retrieve. Thought about getting that one over to Van Hoflagen, but Van Hoflagen turned her back at the wrong moment there. Gets it over to McCullough instead. Travel called against McCullough. 4:53 left here in the third. Student section is up on their feet. In pink. Giving them a good old D up. Hurricanes going to be trapping here with McCormick. She picked up the ball. Worst case scenario there for McCormick. Gets it over to Casey. Luckily, Casey driving in. That could have been a travel, but that will be 2 for Casey. 3-point game now. Hurricanes going to have to make something of this quick. Brown taking this one up the far sideline. Over to Rosema. Rosema to McCullough. McCullough going to take this one around the top. Gets it to Brunk. Brunk taking her time. Gets it back to McCullough. McCullough up for 3. Not good. Tipped there. Jenkins dragging the foot. Could have been a travel. Gets it up to the top to Casey. Casey going to take this one for your Braves. Hurricanes playing tight defense. Van Hofflinger with a nice tip. Casey will tip that one, and she will land on her nose. That could be bad news for your Braves. That'll be Hurricane ball.
Number 5, Grace Mounts. Number 44, Carol Ann, the tip ball.
Looks to be a white ball. Subs coming in for your Hurricanes. I'm sorry I did not catch who they were or who for. But Tipka's in, Rosema's in. McCullough up the top to Rosema. Rosema gets that one tipped out of her hands. And your Braves will take this one up. In the form of Jenkins, that could have been a travel as well. That'll be out of bounds off of your Braves. And McCullough going to be getting this one into Brown. Brown going to take this one up the middle. Braves going to set this one up, gets this one to Mounts. Mounts over to Rosema. Brown for 3, no good. Casey stuck. Brown able to make something happen there. Could be taking that one in. That's a foul, I believe. Yes. Brown to the line for 2.
Fiona Jenkins will go second. Alexa Brown going to shoot 2.
Brown going to be shooting 2 here. Misses the first one.
Checks into the game for Mount Vernon Christian.
Brown, second one is good. Hurricanes lead 27-23 currently with 3:30 left in the third. Casey take this one up to the top for your Braves. She's going to try to make something of it. Gets trapped. McCormick now with possession. Gets it over to Jenkins. Jenkins up to the top to Casey. Casey now going to take a second. Hold this one above her head. Going to try and make something of it. A little bit of a handles there. That'll be out of bounds off of your Braves. Hurricane ball. Rosema looks to be taking that one for your Hurricanes. Gets it to Brown. Real quick and easy there. Brown taking this one up the middle. Gets it over to Mounts. Mounts now. Might pop it. She does. Nothing there. Brown gets it over to Rosema. Rosema might do a pullback here. Nothing yet. Gets it over to Brown. Brown now. Setting something up. Gets it to Van Hofflinger. Van Hofflinger up for 2. That is good. Jenkins going to take this one up the middle. Gets it over to McCormick. McCormick up for 3. That is bottom of the net glory there for McCormick. Brown to Rosema. Rosema back to Brown. She'll take this one up the middle. Game is still a 3-point game now. Mounts to Brown. Brown up for 3. No good. Looking to try and make that one a bigger lead for your Hurricanes. Not quite able to make anything of it. That'll be out of bounds off your Hurricanes. That'll be a Braves ball. Brunk coming in for Mounts. Casey inbounding this one to Jenkins, I believe. Yes, Jenkins will take this one up the middle. Van Hofflinger going to take a steal here. She's going to have a chance at the shot here. Foul, potentially. Yes, she'll be at the line shooting 2. Student section making sure she knows you can't do that.
Kayla Van Hofflinger at the line to shoot 2.
Van Hofflinger at the line. So close, but nothing there for Van Hofflinger. Hoffagen going for 2. She will get it this time. 30-26 with 1:56 left in the third. McCormick can take this one up the middle. Gets it over to Jenkins. Jenkins with the screen from sibling Jenkins. Holds the ball. Gets it over to Jenkins. Jenkins now holds it. Gets it over to Casey. Casey now still with the dribble. Dribbles it in. Looks to be a foul called against White 3 of Alexa Brown. Looks like she was holding on Jenkins. That'll be her third, second team. Casey can be inbounding for your Braves. Brown will say, thank you very much, I'll take that. She might go to the hoop. All ball apparently, according to the referees. That'll be out of bounds off of your Braves. Hurricane throw in here. Looks like Brunk going to be taking this one in for your Hurricanes. Going to get over to Brown. Brown now. Gets this over to Brunk. Brunk into Van Hoffagen. Van Hoffagen going to hold it for a little bit. Gets it out to Rosema. Double bounce there. Up for 3. No good. Van Hoffagen trying to get another one. Not quite able to. Traveling called. Gets to Braves. Looks to be a Hurricane ball here at the baseline. Brunk going to be taking the inbound for your Hurricanes. Gets it in Votipka. Votipka up for 2. That is good. Casey to McCormick. McCormick with a nice little spin move. Rosema with a jump ball. That'll be a jump ball in favor of your Hurricanes, courtesy of Rosema. Van Hoffagen coming out, rather. Mounts coming in for Van Hoffagen. Rosema going to be inbounding this one to Brown. Brown taking this one up the middle. Brown over to Brunk. Brunk now gets it back out to Rosema. Rosema up the top to Brown. Brown holds it, gets it to Mounts. Mounts to Rosema. Rosema for 3. Ricochet. No bueno. McCormick going to try and set something up here. Gets it over to Jenkins. Jenkins not quite able to make anything of it. But she will for second attempt there. Hurricanes trying to make something of it. Mounts gets that one into Votipka, rather. Sorry. Votipka to Brown. Off the hands of Brown. That'll be Braves ball. Rosema using her seniority to try and tell her ladies to slow this game down. Braves are really good at wrapping up the intensity pretty quick here. McCormick now at the top. She steps back. That's no good for them. Brunk with the steal. She's going to take this one in. Sets something up. Gets it to Rosema. Rosema up for 3. That is a swish! Rosema on senior night gets a 3. And that'll be end of the quarter here for your Mount Vernon Christian Hurricanes, leading 35-28 going into the fourth. You're watching MVC TV. We'll be back in about a minute after this message from Mr. DeGroat.
Hey, my name is Mr. DeGroat. I teach Bible here at Mount Vernon Christian. And probably the thing I like the best is that I can make an eternal difference in the lives of the students that I come in touch with. It's something that's going to last into eternity.
We're back live here as the final buzzer will blow for the end of the third quarter. Rolling into the fourth, Hurricanes lead 35-28. Fouls were reset for team fouls. Player fouls still stay the current numbers. Braves ball going to be on the sideline here. McCormick into McCormick. Back to McCormick. McCormick going to take this one into the top. Gets it to Jenkins. Jenkins going to get a screen from 23. 23 puts it up. 23 is Bolton. Polton puts up for 2. Brown going to be taking this one up the middle. Sorry, far sideline for your Hurricanes. Gets it to McCullough. McCullough into Brunk. Brunk setting something up. Not quite able to make anything of it. McCullough there to save it. Gets it to Brown. Brown into Rosema. Rosema at the top. Gets it to Brown. Brown almost set something up there. Gets to Rosema. Rosema up for 3. Off the edge of the rim. Nothing there. McCormick going to try and get something up here. She'll put it in for 2. 3-point game here. Nicola going to try and get a shot off. Not quite able to get it to Milnar. Milnar over to Brown. Brown not quite able to make anything of it. And that'll be Braves throw in on the near sideline near the Hurricane bench. Looks to be McCormick to McCormick. Something Braves are really good at. Brown trying to get that one as much as she could, not quite able to make anything of it. That'll be Braves throw in. Kayla Van Hofflingen coming in for Letty Milinar. McCormick gets that one into McCormick. McCormick working against the senior Kayla Van Hofflingen. Up for 2 is McCormick. That is good. Gets it to a 1-point game. Hurricanes going to have to make something quick here. Rosema at the top of the 3. Gets it to McCullough. McCullough and Rosema both 3-point shooter capable. Not quite able to make anything of it there. Tipped by Lexa Brown. Beautiful situation there for your Hurricanes, even though they don't get possession. Rather, they will get possession as Braves try to save that one going out of bounds. McCullough into Brown. Hurricanes did not want to see a shot go off there, as this is for, I believe, district title. Rosema up for 2, nothing there. McCullough trying to make the rebound. Rosema there as a wall. Gets it from McCormick. McCormick traveling. Called against Kayla Van Hofflegen. Unfortunate there. McCormick into McCormick. McCormick taking this one up to the middle. Gets it over to the younger sister. She'll take that one in. Tries to. Not quite able to make anything of it there. McCormick up for 3. Nothing there. Van Hofflegen trying to get the rebound. Not quite able to make it. McCormick charges the paint. Oh, foul called. Late foul there in favor of your Braves. McCormick will go to the line with 5:51 left here in the 4th. Coach Drogue not happy with the call. She'll put in the first one quite easily there. It is now a tied game. Braves are making a little bit of a comeback here at the end of this one. Not what you're wanting to be seen if you're a Mount Vernon Christian Hurricanes fan. McCormick will put that one in again, and Braves take a 1-point lead. I believe this will be the first time they've been leading since the first quarter. McCullough going to be taking this one, gets it over to Brown. Brown now, back to McCullough. McCullough at the top, over to Brown. Brown up for 3. Nothing there. Hurricanes going to have to focus on finishing here. Caleb Van Hofflegen pushed. Good call there by the sideline referee. That'll be a Hurricane inbound. And your Hurricane fans letting your Braves know you can't do that. Matipka coming in for Brunk. Rosema going to be inbounding this one to Brown. Brown takes it up the middle for your Hurricanes. Gets it over to McCullough. McCullough up for 3. Off the rim. Sorry for the pause there. Matipka over to Van Hofflingen. Van Hofflingen dancing the line. Beautiful job. Gets to McCullough. McCullough now. Turnover for your Braves. McCormick up for 2. Matipka trying to make something of it there. Gets it to Brown. Brown going to try and get something into the paint. She'll get a foul called, and she could tie this game back up. Sorry, she won't be able to tie up this game. She could make it a 1-point game. It'll be a second team foul for your Braves. Brown swishes the first one. Brunk coming in for McCullough.
Alexa Brown with her second free throw.
Brown with one left at the line. Almost beautiful there. That'll be out of bounds off your Hurricanes. That'll be a Braves throw in here.
Circle! Circle!
McCormick to McCormick, back to McCormick. McCormick up for three, no good there. Bolton trying to make something happen here. Gets it to Jenkins. Jenkins to McCormick. McCormick gonna almost pull something there. Gets it over to Jenkins. Jenkins gets to Bolton. Hurricanes with the nice retrieval. Watipka pivoting. Gets it to Brown. Brown taking this one up. She could go all the way. Rosema up for three for senior night. Nothing there. McCormick coming up the middle. Coach telling her to settle down. McCormick up for three, nothing there. Brown will retrieve for your Hurricanes. She's going to take it on the far sideline. Pretty quick here. Gets it to Brunk. Brunk into Watipka. Watipka in the paint. Nothing there. Hurricanes not quite able to make the rebound there. As McCormick will take this one up the middle for your Braves. Van Hoffman going to put up a wall. Hurricanes with a double tip. Not quite able to capitalize. McCormick up for three. Tipped by Rosema. Brunk there on the arm, but nothing called. Watipka called for the block, but denies a shot. Jenkins will go to the line. That'll be the second team foul for your Hurricanes. Subs coming in looks to be Casey for Bolton. My apologies, no shooting foul. Casey going to be inbounding this one for your Braves. Hurricanes doing a nice zone here. Jenkins trying to set something up for your Braves. Not quite able to. That's not a block. My apologies. Watipka getting called the foul there as her elbow got in the way of the basketball. Looks like that'll be her fourth foul. It looks like McCormick will be at the line shooting two. Nothing there for the first one from McCormick. Nothing there again. Brown, you'll be taking this one up. The middle, sorry, near sideline. Brunk for three. Nothing there. 2-point game here for your Hurricanes. Hurricane fans trying to get a travel called. Casey going to be inbounding this one to McCormick. McCormick coming up the middle here. Going to go to the far side, and Rosema sticking with her. Gets to McCormick, younger sister, into Jenkins. Jenkins up for two. Nothing there. Watipka getting double teamed. Gets it to Brown. Brown going to take it with speed up the far sideline. Gets it into Rosema. Rosema going to try for two. Not quite able to. Gets her own rebound with the putback for two. Hurricanes have tied this game up. Timeout. 30 seconds. Hurricanes will be back in 30 here at Mount Vernon Christian High School on NBC TV after this message from Ms. Van.
Hi, I'm Kristen Van Valkenburg. I teach at Mount Vernon Christian, 9 through 12, science and agriculture. I run the FFA program here, and we have everything from ag sales to showing animals and everything in between. We focus on three areas: career success, personal growth, and premier leadership.
And we're back here for Mount Vernon Christian Hurricanes. Fun little thing we made this week, MVC in 20, trying to get to know, have you guys get to know our teachers and students here at Mount Vernon Christian High School. Just something fun we came up here with for the audiovisual department. Again, your audiovisual department being the one behind the cameras today. You can see Alex on your screen now. Jake is behind the camera. She's getting the travel called. McCormick. That'll be a Hurricane ball. And McCall going to be taking this one in for your Hurricanes. Game is tied. Hurricanes going to have to score a little bit and put on some good defense here. Brown to Rosema. Rosema to Brunk. Brunk up to Brown. Brown to McCullough. McCullough now. Over to Brown for three. Nothing there. Push in the back called against your Hurricanes. That'll be a Braves ball at the baseline. Casey can be taking the inbound there. Looks to be the fourth called against your Hurricanes. Fourth team, sorry. That'll be called against Ruthie Rosema, her third. McCormick losing the handles there. Hurricanes trying to get a hand on it. Brown does. She retrieves. McCormick will steal it back. Jenkins is there. That's a charge! Hurricanes are in this one. Student section is going wild right now. Charge called against your Braves. Hurricanes going to be taking the ball. Braves fans are in disbelief. Shell shock has just occurred. Brown comes up the middle to McCullough. McCullough back to Brown. Brown to Rosema. McCormick there. Foul.
That's her
Fourth team foul. Fourth foul for McCormick. Rosema will be taking the inbound here to Brown. Brown going to try and get this one back to Rosema. Gets it back to Rosema. Rosema to the corner to Brunk. Brunk now to Brown. Brown with a nice handle. 2 minutes left here. Brunk almost was something there, not quite able to make anything of it. And Casey will be on the near sideline. Hurricanes with a nice trap there. Could almost be 5 seconds. Gets it to gets it to McCormick. McCormick gets that out of bounds off of a Hurricane foot or hand. Casey going to be inbounding it. Timeout here for the Braves. Going to be a full timeout. We'll be back in about 30 seconds. We'll listen in and meet student from Mount Vernon Christian High School, Andrew Stogner.
Hi, I'm Andrew Stogner. I go to MVC and I play the French horn in our band class. And say one of my favorite things about band class is being able to perform at McIntyre Hall and having the ability to play music at school and not just on my own. So I think that's pretty cool.
We're back here at Mount Vernon Christian High School on MVC TV. Braves going to be taking the inbound here. We are tied up 38-38 with 1:46 left here in the fourth. Casey looking for somebody. McCormick is there. Hurricanes putting up a nice defense there. Casey back to McCormick. McCormick almost losing it up at the top. You can hear your student section nice and loud here at Mount Vernon Christian High School. McCormick into McCormick. Back out to Jenkins. Jenkins getting bobbled up. Hurricanes trying to make something here. That's a shot clock violation.
Hurricane basketball.
This game is not over yet. It'll be Hurricane ball on the sideline. McCullough into Brown. Brown now taking this one up to the top. Gets it in. Not quite sure what the call is there. Looks like a foul probably against your Braves. Either that or it is out of bounds off your Braves. Rosema at the top. She's going to take this one in for two. Almost, but not quite there. Jenkins trying to make something happen. Getting to McCormick. McCullough is guarding McCormick. Jenkins up, trying to get something. Shot off. Not quite able to do anything with it. Brunk now. Batting on the near sideline. On the baseline, rather. Gets it to Brown. Brown now taking this one up. Shot over to McCullough. McCullough up for three. Nothing there. Rosema going to try and do a little put back here. Gets it to Brown. Brown over to McCormick. McCormick ripping that one. McCullough ends up on the ground there. McCormick over to Casey. Casey now has nothing there. 30 seconds, 15 on the shot clock. McCormick. Everything is on the line here. McCormick, Rosema steals. This could go in. Yeah, foul called against your Braves. Ruthie Rosema will go to the line. Their student section has been awoken. Rosema gonna be going to the line here, shooting 2. Number 5, McCormick, she will foul out. As Rosema will take the line. Substitution coming in from McCormick. She's on the bench for the rest of the night with 19 seconds. This is what glory is made of here. Ruthie Rosema at the line, shooting 1. Almost hits the back of the rim. She can put these ones in. We know it. We've seen it before so many times. Practicing this all the time. Rosema sets this one up in the air. Oh, almost. Hurricanes trying to make something of it. Drogue with a timeout. Beautiful call there by Mr. Drogue. Coach for your Lady Hurricanes. 15 seconds left here. Gonna be, I believe, a full timeout. Coach, full timeout. We'll be back in about a minute. We're back here at Mount Vernon Christian High School on MVC TV with 15 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Ultimately, this game, 38-38, tied up. McCullough will be taking the inbound. We just saw Rosema miss 2 free throws. Rosema, will be taking the inbound here. Gets it to Brunk. Brunk up for 3. Nothing there. Van Houfflingen out to Brown. Brown to Brunk. Brunk trying to get something off. We've got 6 seconds left. Timeout or a foul. Give me a timeout on the sideline. Full timeout called by Coach Drogue with 6 seconds left. We'll be back in another minute. We're back live here at Mount Vernon Christian High School. 38-38, 6 seconds left. Coach Drogue just had a full minute to talk to his ladies. Give them everything they need for this last 6 seconds of this game. Shot clock does not matter. Nothing matters besides getting one shot off and it going in. 3 seconds left. Brown up for 3. That's a foul. And that should be a shooting foul. Brown will be going to the line for 2. Brown at the line for 2. This could determine your game with 0.6 seconds on the clock. Brown at the line. Her referee's looking for a Braves player to fill in the bottom point in the key. Braves do not want this bucket to go in. Brown puts this one up. It's in! Hurricanes have won! This game is over, ladies and gentlemen. It is over! Brown lines this next one up. That'll be 3 shots for Brown. She's got 1 more to completely increase this lead. And she will. It is a 2-point lead. The Hurricanes just have to get no shots off. No, not yet. Time's not over yet. Time's not over yet. We have 0.6 seconds. As soon as this ball is inbounded, timeout Blue. Blue coach will be taking a timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute. We're back here at Mount Vernon Christian High School. 2 points left with 0.6 seconds here on the clock. Braves are going to try and make something happen. As soon as this ball's in the touched, that game's over. It does not matter. Hurricanes will win. Hurricanes are, I believe, your district champions. Hugs all around for your Mount Vernon Christian Hurricanes. Beautiful way to have senior night for your 2 seniors, Ruthie Rosema and Kayla Van Hofwegen. Teams will shake hands, and we will be back with senior night presentations here shortly. Hurricanes win here, 39-38 at the end of the 4th. We'll be back in a little bit with senior night presentations. Stick around on MVC TV.
Rosema with her parents Dirk and Jenny Rosema. Kayla and Ruthie are both 5-year varsity players. In their time as varsity players at MVC, they have been a part of back-to-back Northwest 2B, 1B championship teams 2004, and with that win, 2025. 3 district championships, 1 tri-district championship. Their teams have placed at state every year. 6th place in 2021, 3rd place in 2023, 2nd place last year, and they won a state championship as members of the 2022 team. With tonight's win, they have won their 100th varsity game and are 4 wins away from tying the school record of 104. Their current varsity record is 100 wins and 20 losses, which is a record-setting winning percentage for the school. Now a letter or message for each of you from Coach Droge. Dear MVC senior girls basketball players, every year I look back at our season themes from your career and I choose one which I believe fits you best. Here we go. Kayla Van Hofwegen, I chose our theme from your sophomore year, Pursued to Pursue. Our theme verse that year was from Hebrews 12:13. Kayla, you not only talk the talk of this theme, but you live it out in every area of your life. From the time your parents first realized you were expected, they knew you had already been pursued and adopted by God. From the time I first met you on the court at our kid camp, you pursued how to run every play right, and you pursued your teammates to make sure they would run them right. At times, you even pursued me to make sure I knew how to run them right. You choose daily to pursue God's great plan for you. You pursue loving and building up friends. You pursue honoring your parents. You pursue leading well. You have pursued being a great teammate, and you are a joy to coach. Tim and Heather, thank you for encouraging your daughter to be a growing disciple, for modeling that pursuit for her, and for making that a priority in your house. Now the challenge. Kayla, since you are surrounded by this great cloud of witnesses, may you continue to pursue and run the race with your eyes fixed on Jesus, so that you continue to glorify God in all your pursuits. Ruthie, I chose our theme from this year, Level Up, and the verse Ephesians 2:10, which will be our theme verse in a couple of weeks. Ruthie, you have been the very model of leveling up in your time as a basketball player at MVC. Would have been easy for someone with your strengths, gifts, and love of sports to settle for good enough, but you've continued to level up. You have leveled up as a leader. You leveled up your confidence, and you level up all those you encounter. Going from receiving an award as a kid at basketball camp to presenting them as a camp coach shows some of that growth. Most impressive to me is through your grace and joy, you make others around you level up to be great friends, wonderful teammates, and better disciples of Jesus. Dirk and Jenny, thank you for always encouraging your daughter to be and do her best. Thank you for caring more about how she treats others than how many jump shots she takes. Your influence in her faith development has been a blessing to the MVC community. Ruthie, the challenge. Never stop leveling up. Remember who and whose you are. You know who you are because you know who he is. Your influence amplifies what is good. Remember always that you are God's handiwork. He created great things for you to do. Van Hofwagens and Rosimas, once again, thank you. Kayla and Ruthie, these past 5 years have been awesome. I've received much more than I gave, and you helped me to be a better coach and disciple of Jesus. As great as this has been, I can't wait to see what is next. You are his, and you were made for more. Congratulations, girls and family. We'll get a quick picture here, and then we'll bring the boys out with their parents. We are good. No pictures needed. No more pictures. Sorry, you've been cut off. All right, congratulations, ladies. All right, let's bring our boys, seniors, out. Jackson Perry, son of Candy and Jim Perry. Trevor Blum, son of Sue and Elliot Blum. Tyson Benfit, son of Jeanette Benfit and Brandon Benfit. Cody Brown, son of Heidi and Chris Handy. Take your time, boys. We're not in a hurry. First off, Jackson Perry, son of Candy and Jim. Jackson turned out this season after not playing basketball for several years. He played on the JV this year as a three-point specialist. He's also the manager for our varsity team. He wants to be part of the team and checks his ego at the door, doing cheerfully whatever is asked of him. I've appreciated his servant heart as he is a key member of our program. The verse that shows Jackson's example of conviction over convenience comes from 2 Corinthians 4:5. For what we proclaim is not ourselves, but Jesus Christ is Lord, with ourselves as your servants for Jesus' sake. Next up, Trevor Blum, son of Sue and Elliot from Coach. Trevor is the hardest working player on our team. He gives his all every time he plays, whether in practice or a game. He deflects any praise he is given, feeling that he never gives enough of himself to the team. His work ethic is what separates him as a player and a person. I'm so thankful for Trevor and the effort he gives to the team each and every day. The verse that shows Trevor's example of conviction over convenience comes from Colossians 3:23. Whatever you do, work heartily as for the Lord and not for men. Thank you, Trevor. Next up, Tyson Benfit, son of Jeanette and Brandon Benfit. Tyson is a fierce competitor who expects a lot from himself on the court and on his path to becoming a firefighter. He has directed his competitiveness this season into doing what is necessary for the team to be successful while giving up some things that might make him more successful individually. His willingness to put team goals first has helped the team be successful on the court. The verse that shows Tyson's example of conviction over convenience comes from Luke 6:38. Give and it will be given to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over, will be put into your lap. For with the measure you use, it will be measured back to you. Thank you, Tyson. Next up, Lucas Milinar, son of Lizzie and John. Lucas has the most varsity experience of any of our seniors. He is one of our captains and is a quiet leader who leads by example. When he does have something to say, the players take it to heart. He has had to overcome some health struggles over the first half of the season, but his perseverance has led him to a fantastic second half of the year. Team looks to him to do what is needed for us to be successful, either through scoring, rebounding, or getting a key steal. That is how he shows his leadership. The verse that shows Lucas's example of conviction over convenience comes from 1 Peter 5:2-3. Shepherd the flock of God that is among you, exercising oversight, not under compulsion, but willingly as God would have you, not for shameful gain, but eagerly, not domineering over those in your charge, but being examples to the flock. Thank you, Lucas. And lastly, Cody Brown, son of Heidi and Chris Handy. Cody is the heart and soul of our team. He is one of our captains and shows his leadership through his all-out effort and practice in games, as well as being the vocal leader and encourager of our team. Every player on the team looks to Cody for encouragement and inspiration. I've leaned on Cody to help me gauge how the team is feeling about our direction or areas that might need adjustment. His love for his teammates and really anyone he meets is evident to everyone he comes in contact with. He is one of the best teammates I've ever had the privilege to coach. The verse that shows Cody's example of conviction over convenience comes from Philippians 2:3. Do nothing from selfish ambition or conceit, but in humility count others more significant than yourselves. Thank you, Lucas. Cody. Sorry, I looked at Lucas. Thank you, Cody. All right, thank you, gentlemen, for your service and time and energy to the Mount Vernon Christian Hurricane basketball team. Good luck in your game.
As we step back in here to the boys' game, just want to say congratulations to the girls. Tough loss for the Braves there. A three-point shot, I think by Alexa, fouled, tough call, but came into her arm a little bit underneath her. So boys will be playing here in about 15 minutes once the clock gets going. I want to thank Matt Degas, who's on the camera right now capturing all the senior festivities. I want to also PA announcer Jeremiah Wolgamuth on the PA announcing for the coaches. So that being said, we will be back in about 10 minutes.
Welcome back to MVC TV. Matt DeGaw back here on the microphone. Cool to celebrate those guys and gals this evening as it is senior night, and a lot of those are my classmates, so really cool just to see them get recognized for all their hard work, both on and off the court over the past couple of years. First, we'll meet your away team of LaConner Braves. Number 0, Brent Bobb. Number 1, Corin Eisen. Number 3, Tower Seshadi. Number 5, Jarrett Hatch. Number 10, Keaton Bailey. Number 11, Christian Fix. Number 15, Braden Pedroza. 21 is CJ Edwards. 22, Caleb Otis. 23, Jimbo Bob. 32, Jonathan Gonzalez. And 42, Nathan Bailey. We will try and see if I can find your starters for your boys. Not quite able to find those. My apologies there. Let's go on to meet your Mount Vernon Christian Hurricanes lineup. You've got, of course, Cody Brown, your senior captain, wearing number 1, and number 2 of Bennett Davis, number 3, Tyson Benfit, another senior, number 4 of Joel Link, He is a starting sophomore. Number 5 of Judah Ware, another starting sophomore. Number 10 of Connor Mounts, freshman Connor Mounts, that is. Number 11, Jackson Silver, your point guard. Number 20 of Owen Carlson. Number 21, Lucas Milnar, another senior captain. Number 22, Sean Russell, out with an injury to his right knee, I believe. It's either right or left. I mean, you've only got 2. Might as well injured one of them. Number 23 of Trevor Blum. And number 24 of Jake Fedema. We'll be back here in about 5-ish, maybe 6. We'll call it 6 minutes here on MVC TV. You're watching Mount Vernon Christian Hurricanes basketball. Well, welcome back to Dennis DeCock Court for tonight's matchup between Mount Vernon Christian Hurricanes and your LaConner Braves. This is the scene for tonight's 1B, 2B league matchup. Once again, this is Matt DeGaw on the microphone as Mr. Russell had to take care of some athletic director needs, I guess, would be probably the proper term. As admin, he's supposed to be taking care of the student section and the other premises around the venue here. So a lot of time we get left to our own. So like I said earlier, welcome back to Mount Vernon Christian Hurricanes High School on Dennis DeCock Court. We're here live on MVC TV, courtesy of your audiovisual department. We've got Alex Herning on camera number 3 on screen right now. Is that camera, and we've got Jacob Blanc sitting to my left, going to be on camera number 1 once we get rolling here in about 2 minutes 30 seconds. Once again, we are on MVC TV. Something new here. We got basketball on MVC TV. Typically, we're usually running your normal programming of baseball and soccer, so my apologies if I'm not as quick with the names, etc., especially with your visiting Braves. I'm not calling their names all the time, not hanging out with them on and off campus, so I'm not quite as familiar with their names. We're about minute 57 back to until we are live here at Mount Vernon Christian High School. One of the biggest things you want to be watching out for in this game is Lucas Milnar. He has an amazing capacity to throw down beautiful dunks, time in and time out. Here's Lucas taking a 3. Announcer's curse there, a little bit of a doink. It's okay. But he was able to. Last time Braves and the Hurricanes faced each other, they were in LaConner. Hurricanes did come out victorious, so Braves are coming back with a vengeance here. Lucas Milnar, definitely one to watch, as he has the ability and the capacity and the desire to throw one down whenever he can. He did make the top 10 most impressive moments on, top 3. He was the number one. What am I trying to say here? He was the most important, not most important. He was the most impressive play in the entire state of Washington last month. We'll be back in about a couple of seconds as they do opening lineups here in the house. We've already gone over it. You know your starters for your Hurricanes. You mostly know your Braves starters, and we'll be back here in a little bit.
Ten-inch tall, number 1, Cody Brown. Number 3, he's a senior guard, 5 foot 10-inch tall, Tyson Benfit. Another senior, he's a wing, 6 foot 4-inch tall, number 21, Lucas Milinar. Number 23 is a 5 foot 10-inch senior forward, Trevor Blum. And rounding out our starting 5, he's 6 foot 5. He's a junior wing. Number 24, Jake Fedema. We've taken care of everything we need to. Good luck, gentlemen. Let's play a little round ball.
That was Jeremiah Wogemuth on the mic for the house here, Mount Vernon Christian High School, Dennis DeCock Court. We're ready for some basketball. Two teams, fierce competitors. This is a hometown rivalry at its core. 1B, 2B. This is for all the marbles. We've taken care of everything. We're ready to go. Next up, we will have the tip-off. Ball is up. Milnar with the retrieval. Milnar at the top. He's going to get that into Benfit. Benfit up for 3. Nothing there. Blum going to get a foul call to get in his favor. That'll be a foul called against your Braves. Give me a second. We'll get your scoreboard back up here. There you go. We're in the first 0-0. Milnar losing possession there. That'll be a Brave ball. CJ Edwards, your point guard, going to be taking this one up the middle for your Braves. He's looking for an option, not getting anything yet. Gets it into 3 of Tyler Sashadi. Shot off, nothing there. That'll be out of bounds off of your Hurricanes. Number 15 of Braden Pedrosa ends up on the floor there. Going to be inbounded from number 1 of Corin Eisen. Gets it up to the top to CJ Edwards. 15, Pedrosa striking the paint. Up for 2, nothing there. Gets his own rebound, not quite able to obtain it. Milnar almost with the opportunity to make a slam dunk. Nothing there. Cody Brown fighting for that one. Milnar up for 2. That is good for your Hurricanes. Beautiful start here for your Hurricanes. Edwards will take this one up the middle for your Braves. Edwards over to Fix. Fix up to the top to Pedrosa. Pedrosa now going to take this one up to the near side. Gets this one up to number 3, Shishadi. Number 1 of Eisen into Fix. Fix midair gets fouled. That'll be on the ground. That'll be Hurricanes first. Jake Fedima's first, I believe. Yes, that will be Jake. Sorry, not Jake Fedima. That'll be Trevor Blum getting the foul there. 3 there for your Braves. Not quite sure who was the one on the back end of that one, or the front end, rather. Milinar going to try and answer here. Milinar taking this one at the top. Gets it over to Brown. Brown now back up to Milinar. Milinar over to Benfit. Benfit into Fedima. Milinar for 3. That's good. Milinar starting the highlight reel early. Pedrosa taking this one up the near sideline for your Braves. Benfit will set up on defense. Pedrosa going to try and strike the paint here. Gets swatted by, I believe Jake Fedima was on the end of that one. CJ Edwards trying to get this one back in possession for your Braves. Making a play there. Gets that one into Eisen. Eisen back up to the top to Edwards. Edwards up for 3 off the edge of the backboard. Gets it into Fix. Fix back up to Edwards. Edwards striking the paint. Off the backboard. Nothing there. Blum going to get that one to Milinar. Milinar now gets it to Fedima. Fedima up to Benfit. Benfit hopefully to benefit on the top of the backboard. No basket. Top of the basket is technically out of bounds here in varsity basketball. Edwards will be taking this one up the middle for your Braves. He's calling for 5, or the hand, I guess. And it gets a nice little screen from Eisen. Eisen gets that one up to Shishadi. Shishadi now back to Eisen. Eisen going to get to Edwards. Brown there for Edwards. That one gets swatted. Shishadi up for 3. That is good. Braves are now leading 6-5. Milinar taking this one up the middle, gets it up to Fedima. Fedima now pulls back, gets it to Milinar. Milinar now trying to get this one across, probably to Benfit. Fix is there, gets it to Benfit. Benfit into Blum. Blum, little push in the back, gets it back out to Benfit. Benfit up to Milinar. Milinar into Fedima. Fedima up for 2. That is good. Hurricanes now lead 7-6. 4:55 left here in the first. Pedrosa now shot off. That is good. A little bit of back and forth action here between your Braves and your Hurricanes, something you'll see all night. Milnar to Benfit. Benfit gets that one stuck. Jump ball. Looks like that will be Braves possession. Pedrosa going to be the one taking this inbound. Fix comes off, and it looks like number 23 of Jimbo Bob coming in for Fix. Edwards at the top. Brown is there. Edwards into Shishadi. Shishadi over to Edwards, back again. Edwards holding on to this one for a while. Gets it into Shishadi. Sorry, not Shishadi. That is Pedrosa. Pedrosa out to Edwards. Edwards up for 3. Nothing there. Milinar using his height to his advantage. Gets that one to Silver. Silver going to try and bobble. Maintains his dribble, surprisingly. Saves it. Gets it over to Fedima. Fedima into Benfit. Benfit trying to obtain the possession. Gets it over to Silver. Silver might get it out to Milinar. He's just going to take that to the basket. Nothing there. Edwards going to try and do a fast break. Edwards into Shishadi. Eisen. Now Shishadi. Shot off. Shooting 2 will be Shishadi. Looks like Lucas Milnar with his first, team second. Shishadi puts that one up and in. Now a 2-point game. Shishadi puts it up. That's another. Now it is a 3-point game for your Hurricanes. Fedima going to inbound that one to Silver. Silver going to take this one. Gets it to Milnar. Milnar back to Silver. Silver taking this one up the middle. Gets it into Benfit. Benfit underneath the basket. Gonna try to drive out. Gets it over to Milnar. Sorry, Brown. Brown to Silver. Silver now. Take this one to the top. Getting them to work. Benfit now on the far sideline. Gets it back to Silver. Silver into Fedema. Off his back. Nothing there. Otis looks like to be sorry. Bob was taking that one. Gets it over to Bob again in the corner. Eisen for 2. Milnar over to Benfit. Benfit picks this one up, gets it to Milnar. Milnar now up. Edwards will take that one. Gets it over to, I believe that was Pedroza. Full timeout called for your Hurricanes. That will definitely energize your Braves. We'll be back in a minute. We're back live here at Mount Vernon Christian High School. Milnar with the ball. Try and get that one to Silver. Silver going to work this one up the middle. Gets it to Brown. Brown with a jump stop. Gets it to Benfit. Benfit up for 3. Almost beauty. Brown will retrieve this one. Going to try and get that one out to Silver. Silver over to Fedema. Fedema up for 3. Fade away. Fedema for 3. 14-10. Braves are leading currently. 42 of Nathan Bailey with possession. Gets it over to Edwards. Edwards now back out to Bailey. Bailey, I don't believe the Hurricanes were able to play last time they faced each other. Up for 3. That is number 23, I believe, a Jimbo Bob. Silver going to retrieve this one. Foul called against number 42 of Nathan Bailey. Silver going to receive the inbound here from Link, as it turns out. Benfit will hit the bench. Shot clock will be reset here. Brown inbounds to Silver. Silver now back to Brown. Brown going to try and get that one to Fedema. Not quite yet. Gets it over to Silver. Silver to Link. Link to Brown. Brown to Fedema. Fedema gets that one stripped away from number 15 of Braden Pedroza. Edwards now at the top. He's going to take this one up the middle. And going to get a foul called in his favor. He'll be at the line shooting 2.
Joe Link is first, 13 foul. CJ Edwards at the line to shoot 2.
Edwards going to be at the line here. First one's up. It's swish. Edwards going to be getting this one up right now. Off the back of the rim. Nothing there. Silver going to be taking this one. A little bit of a spin move. Trying to work his way around the defense. Push in the back there. No call. Silver at the top. Gonna get this one back into Link. Link now back to Silver. Silver over to Brown. Brown holds this high. Gets it to Link. Link gonna try and get this one over to Silver. They're gonna have to get a shot off pretty quick here. Fedema working against. Hold baseline. Probably against Edwards. White 42. Sorry, blue 42 rather. That would be Nathan Bailey. Number 3 of Tower Shashadi coming in for Bailey. Silver going to be inbounding this one. Gets it over to Milner, not quite able to make anything of it as number 3 of Tyler Shishadi was able to make a little play there. Pedrosa takes this one into the paint. He's going to get his shit out to Shishadi. Shishadi up for 3, nothing there. Joel going to be rebounding that one. Gets it into Silver. Silver now taking this one up the middle. Gets it to Fedema. Fedema back to Silver. Silver dishing it to Brown. Brown has an open 3, not going to take it. Gets it to Link. Link from deep. Not the missing Link there. That'll be 3. Hurricanes are still in this one. Edwards taking this one up the middle pretty quick here for your Braves. Gets it over to Shishadi. Shishadi back up to the top to Pedrosa. Pedrosa now for 3. Nothing there. Out of bounds for your Braves. That'll be a Hurricane ball at the baseline. Silver going to be inbounding over to most likely Milner, I would believe. Either that or Milner will inbound to Silver. Carlson's coming in for Jake Fedema. Not sure who's subbed in and out for the Braves. Silver breaking the press pretty easily here. Breaks some ankles in the form of C.J. Edwards. Link up for 3. Tries to get the rebound. Lucas Milner not quite able to. Edwards dishes this one up over to Bob. Bob not quite able to make anything of it. Link out there. Edwards up to the top. 6 seconds left in the game clock for the first quarter. Cody Brown shots off. Nothing there. Milner going to be with the retrieval. Not quite able to make anything of it. We'll be back in about a minute. We're back here at Mount Vernon Christian High School, Dennis D. Koch Court, as the final buzzer will blow here at the end of the first quarter. We're into the second here. Silver going to get this one to Benfit. Benfit up for 3. Nothing there. Link trying to make something of it, not quite able to do anything with it. Currently, number 15 of Pedrosa. Shot off from Eisen, nothing there. Silver taking this one up. Pedrosa's on him. Gets it to Fedema. Fedema up to Silver. Silver now with Pedrosa there. Gets it over to Fedema. Benfit. Nothing there for 3. Jake trying to gain possession, not quite able to. Shishadi will come out stronger. Gets it to Pedrosa. Pedrosa will take it on the near sideline. Braves trying to set something up here. You can see your Hurricane fans, rather your student section, all in pink. Push called against Jackson Silver. That'll be team first. Hurricane's going to be setting up a little 3-2 zone here. Hopefully shutting everything down. Edwards gets that one in to Eisen. Edwards now at the top of the play. Trying to call something, got the mouthpiece in the way, can't really understand what he's saying. Eisen over to Pedrosa. Pedrosa back to Eisen. Eisen up high. Pedrosa over, fix for 3. Nothing there. Silver will retrieve for your Hurricanes. Hurricanes are behind by 5. They need some beautiful shots to go their way. That's a foul. That'll be 2 shots at the line for Lucas Milner. Blue 3 getting the foul called against him. That'll be the first team and his first. Number 3 is Tyler Shishadi. Milnar misses his first. Milnar 1 left. Milnar puts it up. And that's in for 1. Now only a 4-point lead. Edwards takes it down the court again for your Braves. Student section is getting rowdy. Shishadi over to Eisen. Eisen puts it up. Link with the retrieval for your Hurricanes. Nothing there for your Braves. Still, we're going to take this one up the middle. Tries to get past Pedroza, does so with ease. Gets it over to Benfit off the paws of Eisen. That'll be a Hurricane inbound play. Subs coming in. Cody Brown coming in for Link. Benfit into Silver. Silver now going to set something up for your Hurricanes. Gets that one over to Brown. Brown back to Silver. Pedroza's on the ground. Benfit, little pump fake. Puts one up. That's 2. Beautiful little pump fake and then a little hanger there for Benfit. Edwards takes this one up the near sideline. Brown is there. Gets it into Pedroza. Benfit is there. Pedroza shot off. That's 2. Silver taking this one up the middle with speed. Gets it over to Brown. Brown might kick it over to Benfit. Benfit's open. Silver might see him. He does not. We do not know if he sees him or not. Silver over to Brown. Brown into Milnar. Milnar might try and get it across to Benfit. Does so. Benfit shot off for 3. That is a swish. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Benfit. Game is now 1 point difference. Pedroza now with Benfit fired up, guarding him tightly like a hawk. Pedroza striking the paint, nothing there. Gets it out to Eisen. Eisen charging, gets it over to Fix. Fix is a 3-pointer threat. Eisen for 3, nothing but the rim. Nothing there. Pedroza, nothing but the rim again. Silver now takes this one up the middle. Far sideline now. Benfit is fired up. He's got another 3. Nothing there. Braves out-jump Cody Brown. It's all good, though. Pedroza over to Fix. Fix up for 2. Nothing there but the backboard. Silver getting a little body, physical action out here. That'll be out of bounds off of your Hurricanes. It'll be a Braves throw-in. Edwards giving this one to Pedroza. Edwards taking this one at the center, nice and slow. He's leading by 1. Gets it in to Pedroza. Pedroza gonna try and make something happen underneath the paint. Tyson overjumps it. He gets 2. Silver to Link. Link back to Silver. Silver up to Benfit. Benfit in over to Fedema. Fedema now up for 2. Nothing there. Eisen with the rebound. Gets it to Edwards. Hurricanes back on defense. Tries to get it to Fix. Not quite able to. Hurricane turnover. Or Brave turnover. Hurricane ball. Silver now taking this one up the middle. Nice and slow and steady, though. Slow and steady wins the race here. Gets it to Brown. Brown over to Benfit. Benfit into Fedema. Fedema now going to try and put something together. Puts it up for 2. Nothing there. Edwards now with a little breakaway. Silver trying to get in the way. Up for 2. It is good. 24-19. Braves are leading. Silver now gets it over to Fedema. Fedema might hit another fadeaway. Almost gets it back out to Silver. Silver, the top of the 3, could have taken one there. Tries for a 2, nothing there. Eisen will make the retrieval for your Braves. Benfit will work to get back on defense. Link will stop Eisen. Eisen charging the paint. Link up high. Gets it out to Shishadi. Shishadi into the paint. Gets back out to Eisen. Eisen from deep for 3. Silver up to Benfit. Benfit, open 3. Doesn't take it. Decides to go for the layup. Gets it out to Fedema. Fedema now almost getting in the way of the referee. Gets it to Silver. Silver back to Fedema. Fedema now lines into the paint. Pedroza will steal. Silver getting to get back on defense. Up for 2 off the backboard is number 23 of Jimbo Bob. Silver takes this one up the paint. Up for 2-0 there. Braves fighting against each other. Eyes into Pedroza. Cody Brown telling his guys, slow this down, slow this down. This is how they win. They try to beat you on speed, get you sloppy. Pedroza up for 3. Air ball. Can hear your Hurricane fans shouting air ball. Tip there from Eisen. Benefit into the paint to Fedema. Fedema getting pushed around. That is a push. Foul. Baseline. Hurricane possession. Milnar coming back in. And Link is out. Silver going to be inbounding this one for your Hurricanes. Hurricanes going to be running a high line here. Benefit might pop one for 3. Gets it into Milnar. Milnar gets that one tipped. And that'll be another Hurricane throw-in. Silver into Milnar. Milnar for 2. Edwards taking this one in for your Braves. Gets it over to number 0, Bob. Back to Edwards. Edwards trying to charge the paint here. Gets it in over to 23 of Bob. Both Bob boys are in the game right now. Silver at the middle. Gets it over to Brown. Brown to Milnar. Milnar to Fedema. Fedema fade away. Fedema, nothing there. Cody Brown using his double jump to get it to Lucas. Jake gets the possession for your Hurricanes. Benfit up for 3. That is good. Benfit is fired up tonight for senior night. Beautiful to see. Beautiful assist there from Fedema to Benfit for 3. Braves trying to get something happening. Edwards at the top with Brown on his D. Edwards out to Bob. Bob got nothing there. Gets it out to Shishadi. Shishadi for 2. 24-29, a minute 10 left here in the second quarter rather. Milnar to Silver. Silver back to Brown. Back to Silver. CJ Edwards getting a little chirpy at the ref after that call. The ref calling CJ Edwards out for the foul, arm in the back against Milnar, I believe. Milnar up for 2, nothing there. Milnar gets his own rebound. He's going to try and work in the paint. Pedroza will steal it from him. Pedroza taking this one up the near sideline. Trying to strike the paint, nothing there. Hurricanes are all around. Edwards for 3. Swish. Silver to Fedema. Fedema now trying to answer. Gets it to Benfit. Benfit might answer for 2. Nothing there. Edwards, that's a travel. Running too many steps. Hurricane fans chanting fundamentals. Braves are at 3 team fouls. Hurricanes are at 1. Fedema for 3. Oh, so close. Edwards going to chase this one down. Gets it into Bob. Bob up for 2. Nothing there. Fedema with the rebound. 23 seconds left in the second quarter. Gets it out to Silver. Slowing things down. Name of the game, slow it down. Take control of this game. Silver going to get it into Fedema. Fedema now. Gets it taken from him by Bob. Bob kicks it out of bounds, but evidently it'll be blue ball. Referee will make the correction there. If only we had instant review, we could have proven him wrong. Thankfully, he made the right call at the end of the day. Christian Fix is in for Edwards. And number 5 of Hatch coming in for Tashadi. And Link coming in for Brown. Couple of subs here for both teams. Benfit to Milinar. Milinar going to take this one in. Gets it over to Fedema. Nice little dish. That's shooting 2. Milinar. Sorry, not Milinar. Fedema at the line. This will be 4th foul here for the Braves. With 3 seconds left here, Hurricanes have a chance to make up on some ground. Fedema Misses that one. Edwards back in for Fix. Millar out and Carlson in. Fedema up for one more. Nothing but the bottom of the net there for Fedema. 25-32 with 1 second left. Nothing there. Shot does not count. We will be back in 10 minutes here, I believe. Yeah, we should be going into halftime here. We'll be back in 10 minutes here at Mount Vernon Christian High School. You're watching Decock Court Mount Vernon Christian Hurricanes versus LaConner Braves on MVC TV. Welcome back here for the second half of this game between your Mount Vernon Christian Hurricanes and the visitors, the LaConner Braves. So far, a very tight game. Braves are currently leading at 32-25 going into the third. It is not the fourth, it is the third. My mistake, a little misclick there. One of the guys you got to watch out for if you're a Hurricane fan, you got to watch out for C.J. Edwards. The kid has put on a pretty impressive game so far. He hasn't really done anything super duper impressive, but he's always been consistent with where he's been shooting from and also making all of his layups. Fast breaks are definitely his specialty, so you'll want to stop those pretty quick. Another person you want to watch out for if you're a Braves fan is Tyson Benfit. Benfit has also been super consistent. He hit, I believe, 3 or 4 threes there in the second quarter. Both absolutely money. Just two things you got to watch out for at Mount Vernon Christian High School as a Hurricanes fan and as a Braves fan. There is Tyson Benfit now on your screen. Jackson Silver, Cody Brown, Lucas Milnar, and Jake Fetterman will be your men on the court. Yeah, there you go, on the court to start off half number 2, quarter 3. Cody Brown chatting it up with sideline referee there. Cracking jokes, as Cody Brown does. Glad we got to recognize those guys, Cody, Tyson, Lucas, Trevor, and Jackson tonight for senior night. The game is on MVC TV, obviously, and here in the building at Dennis DeCock Court. Pedrosa at the top of the 3. Gets it over to Shishadi. Shishadi over to Edwards. Edwards going to try something. Brown is there. Gets it out to Eisen. Eisen for 3. Explosive start here for your Braves. Hurricanes are not wanting to see that. Benfit now in his magic spot. We'll see what he can do. Gets it out to Silver. Silver now. Calling the play. Gets it over to Brown. Brown now going to take this one around the top. Gets it over to Silver. Silver into Lucas. Lucas trying to get something of it. That'll be a foul Hurricane ball on the baseline. Blue 3 with a hold. That'll be Tyler Shishadi getting called on that one. Benfit for 3 off the rim. Jake Fetterman getting the rebound there. He's going to rip that one out. Gets it over to Benfit. Benfit up the top to Brown. Brown back to Silver. Silver, a little pullback. Dishes it over to Brown. Brown back to Silver. Silver now up for 3. Off the rim, rather. Difficult situation there. Believe they're going to probably give it to Hurricanes as Jake Fetterman had possession. And number 21, C.J. Edwards, is not happy with that call. LaConner Braves fans aren't either. That'll be Edwards' second, and that'll be team second. Benfit tries to get that into Milnar. Does. Up for 2 and 1 for Lucas Milnar. Milnar to the line. Milnar sets this one up, puts it in. Nothing there. Fedema going to retrieve. Gets it over to Silver. Silver now at the top. Going to try and get this one started for your Hurricanes, rather. Gets it into Fedema. Fedema working. Gets stolen by Pedrosa. Pedrosa going to take this one up the middle for your Braves. Pedrosa taking this one over. White push. Pedrosa kind of getting mad, but it's called in his favor. Silver getting the foul called against him. That'll be his second. Team first in the third, as in the third quarter. 6:33 left here. Braves leading 35-27. Hurricanes setting up a 3-2 zone. Edwards deep. Gonna get it to Pedrosa. Pedrosa for 3. Nothing there. Fedema to Milnar. Milnar spin move to Silver. Silver takes this one down for your Hurricanes. Gonna give it to Benfit. Benfit into to Milnar rather. Milnar comes out with top of it. That's a tripping no call. Edwards gonna take this one up the middle. Dishes it in to Eisen for 2. Eisen gonna try and get another one here, not quite able to. Silver will tip that one out for a Brave inbound play now. Edwards calling the play here. A little confusion between Edwards and coach. Number 42 of Nathan Bailey making that one. Silver making it into Brown. Brown gets it out to Silver. Silver back to Brown. Brown now over to Silver. Silver now at the top. Gonna try and dish it in. Gets it to Benfit. Benfit to Milnar. Milnar now out to Silver. Silver now. Gets it into Fedema. Fedema up to Brown. Brown across to Benfit. Benfit to Silver. Silver to Brown. Brown to Milnar. Little round ball. Fedema for 2. Assist to the whole team. I don't care what Jeremiah Wogemuth said. It's assist the whole team. That was a beautiful play there from your Hurricanes. We'll be back in 30. Buzzer 2 will blare here at Dennis DeCock Court in beautiful Mount Vernon, Washington. Mount Vernon, Washington getting a little snow over the past couple of days. Had a couple of late starts here as far as your Hurricanes go. Beautiful crowd here, full of pink and spirit. You can hear them calling out dribble, 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 pass. 42, Bailey with possession, gets it over to Pedroza. Pedroza with a travel. So we're going to be inbounding here for your Hurricanes. Gets it to Benfit. Benfit back to Silver. Silver going to have to go to work against 2, Fix and Pedroza. Now Fix and Edwards. Gets it over to Milnar. Milnar over to Fedema. Fedema going to try and drive. Gets it to Benfit. Benfit up for 3. Swish! Fedema with the assist there. Benfit for 3. Pedroza, beautiful hand there from Benfit. Nothing he could do there to stop Pedroza. That ball was going in whether he wanted to or not. Benfit going to take this one up the line. That's going to be a block called against Bailey. Hurricane ball on the sideline. Bailey's 3rd, team 4th. Number 23 of Jimbo Bob is going to be coming in. Christian Fix coming out. Benfit to Silver. Silver at the top, taking his time, taking his time. Bob is there. Gets it across to Milnar. Milnar gonna try and get it into Blum. Blum to Carlson, nothing there. Benfit and Carlson trying to double team, not quite able to. Edwards taking this one up the middle, gets it over into Bailey. Bailey up to the top to Eisen. Eisen gets stolen from Milnar. Milnar gonna maybe get a dunk here. Gets an easy put in for 2. Be out of bounds off of your Hurricanes. Beautiful 3 there from Corin Eisen. Silver under tight pressure from Pedroza. Bob is there as well. Edwards now. Silver makes quick work, gets it over to Benfit. Benfit now pops it across to Milnar. Milnar going to try and get this one over to Benfit again. Benfit up to the top. Milnar going to almost pump one up. Gets it into Carlson. Carlson back out to Benfit. Benfit for 3. Air ball. That'll be called in favor of your Hurricanes. And Link will be coming in for Blum. Braves will take a timeout, and we will be back in 30 after this short message from Mr. Russell, Mount Vernon Christian's athletic director.
My name is Matt Russell, athletic director here at Mount Vernon Christian. Some of the sports we offer in the fall: boys, girls soccer, volleyball, cross country, winter basketball for boys and girls, and in the spring with golf, baseball, and track. Welcome to MVC. Hope to see you here soon in the campus, on the campus, around the campus.
We're back here, Dennis Scott Court, Mount Vernon Christian versus LaConner Braves. Going to be a Hurricane throw in here. Gets it over to Silver. Silver going to try to get it into Milnar, not quite able to. Eisen, will get in the way of that one. Pedroza now taking this one up. Gets it over to Shishadi. Shishadi up to Edwards. Edwards up to Pedroza. Pedroza now to Shishadi. Shishadi for 3, Jake Fedman ended up on the ground there. Hurricane fans looking for a foul. Milnar going to take this one up. Gets it to Jake. Jake now trying to work. Gets it to Benfit. Benfit over to Silver. Silver across to Link. Link up 4-3. Nothing there. Foul called against C.J. Edwards, I believe. Edwards in disbelief. It is indeed against Edwards. That'll be team 5th. That should be shooting 2, I believe. Should be a shooting foul here in favor of your Hurricanes, as we are at 5 fouls here. Milnar will be the one at the line. Edwards is at 3 fouls here. Milnar will line this one up. That is good for 1. For those of you who aren't up to date with the current WIA rules, we have gone away with the 1-and-1 system. We use the 2 shots. That'll be another good one for Lucas. We use the 2-shot rule now for a bonus situation. Usually it'd be 1-and-1, but it is now been changed to a 2-shot situation. Pedroza gonna try and drive into the paint here. Gets it out to Bob. Bob up for 3. Nothing there. Silver with the rebound. Benfit up for 3. Almost beautiful. Fedma up for 2. Not quite able to do anything with it. And it looks like Edwards will take this one out with speed. Couple of fouls could have gone either way there. Bob up for 3. Nothing there. Silver going to let that one go out of bounds. Silver inbounds this one to Benfit. Benfit gets topped out by Bob. Silver now are going to inbound again. Gets it to Benfit. Again, out of bounds off of your Braves, this time in the form of Pedroza. Silver now going to try this again. Gets it to Benfit. Benfit getting touch. Pedroza looking for a check call there. And Jake almost with a reach there. Nothing there. Edwards now trying to get all the way up the court. Benfit, nice little tap and take. Gets it to Silver. Beautiful little play there. Gets it over to Milnar. Milnar now going to take it over to get it to Fedma. Benfit was there expecting that one. Link up for 3. That is good. Link for 3. Pedroza now taking this one up for your Braves. That is no good. So we're going to take this one up the middle now for your Hurricanes. This game's anything but over at this point. Silver calling for Utah. Silver. Oh, nice little spin move. Link now with possession. Gets it over to Fedma. That's going to be a foul, pushing foul called against Pedroza. Pedroza is in shock. Student section letting him know you can't do that. Blue 15 with a foul. Should be another shooting foul. Jake Fedema will be taking this one. Fedema taking 2 here. First one, nothing but the bottom of the net for fadeaway Fedema. Shishadi coming back in for Bailey. Fedema making this game a 3-point game. Braves will inbound it, try and make something happen here. If you're a Hurricanes fan, you're hoping they get a stop here pretty quick. Shishadi holding this one for a long time, gets it in to Pedroza. Pedroza up for 2, that is good. Silver into Milinar. Milinar now gonna try and get something over to Link. Link to Milinar, back again. Milinar over to Benfit. Benfit back into Silver. Silver up for 2. Backboard, nothing there. Gets it over to Bob. Bob now. Milinar with a steal out of bounds. Braves throw in. Edwards gonna be taking this one for your Braves rather. Gonna get it into Pedroza. Tyson Benfit is there like a hawk on a mouse. Shishadi to Eisen. Back to Shishadi. Sorry, Eisen. Back to Eisen. Eisen now. White 21, foul called against Lucas Milinar. Going to be a baseline inbound here for your Braves. That'll be Lucas's second and the team second here in the third. 30 seconds remain on the clock. Shot clock is null and void. Pedroza now taking his time. Over to Eisen. Back to Pedroza. Eisen now, excuse me. Eisen, back to Pedroza, back and forth, back and forth. Pedroza looks, that's a travel. That was all ball. Foul called against Link. I personally disagree with that call. White 4. That's going to be the third team foul. Should be Link's second. Sideline inbound play for your Braves. Sorry, baseline inbound. Edwards going to inbound this one over to nobody. Gets it into Shishadi, out to Eisen for nothing. Fedema going to push this one quick. Shot off, up, off the backboard. Benfit trying to get a put in. Nothing there. We'll be back in 1 minute here from Dennis DeCock Court. You're watching Mount Vernon Christian Hurricanes boys basketball on MVC TV. We're here back at Mount Vernon Christian High School as the second buzzer blows. Benfit, Silver. Silver taking this one up to the middle. 5-point game rather. 46-41. Braves are leading. Not the way this game went last time. Foul called against Edwards. Edwards is not happy about that call. It'll be my mistake. That'll be against Lucas Milinar. Team first. Edwards thought it was against him, and he was quite upset for a second. Pedroza here, gonna get this one into Shishadi trying to make something of it. Gets back out to Pedroza. Pedroza now trying to make something in the paint. Almost a travel. Gets it in out to Edwards. Edwards back out to Pedroza. 3 seconds left in the shot clock. That was money. Now a 7-point game for your Hurricanes. Nothing we can't come back from, but it's going to take a little bit. Link gets that one across the Benfit. Benfit was feeling good earlier in this game. Gets it into Milnar. Milnar trying to get something up. Nothing there. Fenema with the putback. 2 shots. Blue 1 in the form of Corin Eisen. His 3rd, team 1st. Both teams at 1 foul. Fenema will put in the first one. Six-point game. 2 3-pointers, and this game is tied up. Hurricanes got to keep your Braves at bay. Edwards taking this one up the middle. Far sideline rather now. Silver keeping him tight. Trying to get it into Eisen. Eisen picks up his dribble. He might run out of time. Benfit going to retrieve here for your Hurricanes. Gets it to Milnar. Milnar to Silver. Silver taking this one up the middle nice and slow. Tyson calling for the ball. He saw something he wanted. Gets it into Carlson. Carlson, nice little disadvantage setup there. Almost beautiful. That'll be in favor of your Hurricanes. Hurricane throw in here. 43-48. Braves are leading 6:30 left. Milnar up for 2. 4-point lead now for your Braves. Hurricanes trying to chop it this away very slow. Said it from the beginning, nice and slow is what you want to do. Pedroza trying to drive in, up for 2, missed. Referees have no idea what has happened. That's going to be blue ball. A little bit of a confusion there on the floor. Not sure what happened. Benfit is out, Brown is in. Pedroza going to be taking this inbound for your Braves. Gets it into Shishadi. Shishadi trying to get up for 2. That's a foul on the arm against Pedroza. Mount Vernon Christian Hurricane fans are letting him know you can't do that. 15, that'll be his 2nd, that'll be 3rd team. Referee giving Braves a warning here. Coach has been given a warning for your Braves. We'll see what happens here. If he gets another warning, he could be ejected from the building. Fenema for 3! Downtown, feet away, Fenema for 3. Blue coach, full timeout. Hurricanes fans are amped up. This game is tied up now. We'll be back in 30 after a nice little message from Miss Van.
Hi, I'm Kristen Van Valkenburg. I teach at Mount Vernon Christian, 9 through 12, science and agriculture. I run the FFA program here, and we have everything from ag sales to showing animals and everything in between. We focus on 3 areas: career success, personal growth, and premier leadership.
We're back here at Mount Vernon Christian High School, and I wish we had stayed live there. You could quite literally hear the entire student section chanting Hurricane Power. Joshua Fenema splitting the seas there. Hurricanes student section is amped up for Spirit Week. It is pink out night tonight in the student section, and they are fired up. Tied game here in the 4th, 5:44 left on the clock. Hurricanes just let off the most loud hurricane power I have heard in my 4 years here at Mount Vernon Christian High School. Both sides of the stadium, parents, students, everybody was on their feet, clapping their hands, making some noise for these boys. Now you can hear them chanting, D up, D up, D up. Hurricanes working to D up, try and keep this lead to a minimum. Currently tied, up for 2. Jackson Silver going to get the foul called against him. He will go, and that'll put a Pedroza to the line. Silver's third, team's second. Both teams are at 2 fouls currently. Pedroza at the line, shooting 1. Nothing there for Pedroza. Braves now lead by 2. Hurricanes need a 3-pointer, and they will take the lead. Brown to Milnar. Milnar up for 2. Nothing there. Fedema trying to get up. Puts one in for 2. Fedema with a beautiful put back off of Milnar. And Braves will take this one in. Pedroza up for 2. Nothing there. Fedema with the retrieval gets it to Silver. Silver on the far sideline taking this one in hot. Silver to Fedema. Fedema now going to charge the paint. Backs it up. Gets it to Link. Link up for 3. Nothing there. Brown with the retrieval. Gets it out to Silver. Silver now into Milnar. Milnar, 3. Nothing but missed. So close. Brown up for 2. Nothing there. Brown trying to get his rebound. No help from his boys. Braves will take this one down the paint. Eisen taking this one into the paint. Bob up for 3. Nothing there. Fedema with the retrieval. Shishadi was there. Fedema back to Silver. Silver now going to take this on the far sideline. Silver taking it nice and slow. Tied up at 50. Silver gets this one into Brown. Brown holds it high. Gets it to Link. Link gets it to Brown. Brown up for 3. That's a bottom of the net for 3. Downtown Cody Brown. Senior night. Fans are pumped. Hurricanes lead 53-50 for the first time in this game. Hurricanes putting some tight D. Walk called against Lucas Milnar there. Number 1, Corin Eisen will get to the line. Sorry, he'll be on the baseline. That was called before the shot. Tyson Benfit coming in for Cody Brown. This place got loud for Cody Brown. Senior night, absolutely beautiful gameplay by Cody. We hope to see him again on the court soon. Pedroza at the top of the 3. 3 minutes left. This game is not over yet. Hurricanes got to stay locked in. Up for 3. Foul called against Milnar. That'll be his 5th. He's out. That'll be team 4th. Milnar fouls out. And Owen Carlson will come in. Hurricanes have just lost Lucas Milnar and Cody Brown. We'll see if Cody Brown comes back onto the court, but Lucas Milnar cannot. Shot is off the back, off the rim. My mistake for Tyler Shishadi. Benfit comes in for Silver. Silver going to be on the backfield waiting for this one. 53-50. Another miss there for Shishadi. Shishadi's got one more. Coach Getz looking for his guys to box out, give it everything they've got. 3 minutes left here. Hurricane fans are loud. That one's a miss again. That one's out of touch. Off of Pedroza into the stands. Is he okay? He is. That'll be a white ball. Falls again. He's back on the floor. So we're going to be inbounding this one for your Hurricanes. Benfit and Link are there. Benfit with possession. Gets it to Silver. Silver going to drive through. Gets through Edwards. That's a block called against Edwards. Edwards is shocked. That'll be Edwards' 4th, team 3rd. If he fouls one more time, he will be on the bench as well. Silver over to Link. Link now. Edwards going to have to play it smart with 4 fouls. Benfit going to maybe get it into Carlson, maybe not. Into Fedema now. Back out to Benfit. Up for 3. Foul called. Shooting 3. Benfit to the line. Number 23 on the arm. Jimbo Bob with the foul. Both teams are at 4 team fouls. Benfit is at the line, shooting 3. First one, nothing but the bottom of the net. The benefactor for 1. Tyson goes up for his second. Benefactor, nothing there. He's good, he's good. Hurricane lead is now a 2-score game. Could turn it into a, he's not going to be able to turn it into a 3-score game, unfortunately, at this point. But he does put the second one in, sorry, the third one, 55-50. Braves taking this one up with speed. Pedroza off the rim. Fenema to Benfit. Benfit now trying to get against, win against Edwards there. Foul called. Referee not quite sure what's going on here. Tyson Benfit with the foul. That might be his second or third. That'll be a 5th team foul. That'll be his first, actually. 5th team foul for the Hurricanes, which means they cannot foul, as your Braves will be shooting every single time they foul now. Benfit's at 1. At the line is Shishadi. Shishadi misses. In and then back out for Shishadi. 55-50, Hurricanes lead. 3 minutes and 8 seconds left. Shishadi puts it up. That's a good. 4-point game now for your Braves. Hurricanes are leading by 4. Tipped by Pedroza. Hurricane throw in. As you can hear, Hurricane power surrounding this stadium. Rather gymnasium. We're not quite a stadium yet. But if we were selling tickets, it'd be sold out. Carlson up to Benfit for 3. Almost on the money. Called against your Hurricanes. Jake Fenema will be called with the foul. Jake Fenema with his first foul so far. That is good news for your Hurricanes. Corin Eisen, they're changing up the strategy here. They're going to take the ball away from Shishadi, give it to Eisen. Timeout, White Coach. 30 seconds. We'll be back in 30 seconds. As you can hear, Hurricane power here on MVC TV. Thunderstruck being pumped through the veins of everybody in this arena, gymnasium, whatever you want to call it. We're back here, Dennis DeCock Court. Corin Eisen is at the line, shooting 2 for your Braves. Braves trail by 4. Eisen at the line, up, off the rim. Nothing there. Hurricane fans making more noise than I have ever heard. Shot is up, and that is in. 3-point game here. Silver to Link. Link gonna hold it, might give it back to Carlson. Carlson now gonna have some time, gets it to Link. Link gonna have to make something of it here. Gets it to Silver. Silver gonna have to work through Bob. That could have been a foul. Tipped, and Eisen comes out with it. Carlson is there. Bobbles. Edwards at the top of the 3, gets it to Bob. Bob up for 3. Miss. Benfit. Pedroza's out of bounds. Benfit with the ball. Charging this one. Gets it to Silver. Silver, far sideline. Takes this one up. Gets it back out to Benfit. Benfit gonna get it to Link. Link. Hopefully not the missing Link. Gets it over to Silver. Silver. Back to Link. Link holding on to it for a second, gets it into Carlson. Carlson bobbles. Silver retrieves. Beautiful. Benfit trying to get this one back to Carlson, not quite able to, as Pedroza will retrieve. Edwards is taking this one up the middle. Nobody's on him. There's Link. Nothing there for Edwards. Link confused with the call. I'm confused myself. It's okay. It'll be another shooting foul. Joel Link with his third. Edwards shooting 2. Swish. Brown comes back in. Carlson is coming out. Brown coming in for Carlson late here. 1 minute 48. Hurricanes lead by 2. Edwards could make this a one-score game. It currently is a one-score game. Could make it a one-point game, rather. Edwards. Swish. 1 point difference between your Hurricanes and your Braves. Benfit to Silver. Silver getting pushed in the back from Bob. No call. Gets it to Fedema. Fedema up for 2. That is good! 3-point game now. Edwards taking this one up. Gets it to Bob. Silver is there. Bob with some handles. Brown on Edwards. Edwards going to try and work past him. Not quite able to. Gets it to Bob. Silver is there. Bob pull back for 2. Nothing there. Brown rebound. Hurricanes going to slow this down. Gets it to Silver. Silver far sideline. Trying to work against Bob. Does so. Gets it to Fedema. Fedema now in. Up to Benfit for 3. It's in! 6-point game now. Beautiful game by Tyson Benfit, the senior. Corn Eisen over to Bob. Bob now gets it to Edwards. Edwards in desperation. That's a charge. Block called. No way! Jackson Silver getting called a block. Edwards will go to the line. Shot did not count there at the end from Edwards. Silver is at 4. He's got to be careful. Edwards with a swish. 5-point game now. See what happens in the last 60 seconds. Desperation will soon set in for both teams. 5 points separate them. Edwards at the line, shooting 1. It's up. It's no good. Benfit with the retrieval. Gets it to Silver. Silver takes it up the far sideline. Gets tapped by Pedroza. It's on the ground. It should be white. Tyson Benfit getting a little conversation between him and the referee about that last call. Tyson playing a little mind games with Pedroza. Pedroza not falling for him. Eisen is there. Hurricane fans chanting D up. 5 points separate them for district title. Not district, sorry, regional. No good there for Edwards. Watch out from behind, Silver. Here comes Edwards. Bob is there as well. That's a grab on the jersey. Foul. Silver, that'll be team 5th. 23 of Bob getting the foul there against Silver. Silver will be at the line shooting 2. Brown comes over, gets a couple seconds with Coach Getz. Silver at the line. Nothing there for Silver. Hurricanes lead by 5 points. Timeout. Believe it is by Blue Coach. Blue Coach, full timeout. Hurricane fans are pumped up. We'll be back in a minute after this message from Mr. DeGroat and then the break.
Hey, my name is Mr. DeGroat. I teach Bible here at Mount Vernon Christian. And probably the thing I like the best is that I can make an eternal difference in the lives of the students that I come in touch with, something that's going to last into eternity.
Jeremiah Wogemuth getting this arena pumped up. Hurricane fans are in pink, and they are out tonight. Beautiful. Saw posters all around the school encouraging people to come support the boys and the girls tonight, and nothing short of that here in the student section. Every hand is up. Every hand is twinkling. Silver up for one. It is good. Hurricanes now lead by 6 points. Benfit versus Edwards. Brown will take the charge. Eisen up for three. No good. Foul. That'll be a white ball on the sideline. Silver will be shooting. Either Silver or Fedema. Eisen might be hurt. That is not good news for your Braves. Eisen does seem to be limping as he gets to his position on the line, or on the block rather. Silver at the line. No good there for Silver. Unlucky. 27 seconds left. Link comes out. He's going to be trying to block Bob on this probably long bomb from the Braves. Nothing there for Silver. Fedema trying to retrieve it, not quite able to. Pedroza going to be chasing this one on the far sideline. Benfit is there. 20 seconds left. Pedroza now. Stuck. Braves up against tough defense. That's three from Eisen. 3 points separate them. 10 seconds left. We'll be back in a minute. Ten seconds left as my... Yep. 10 seconds left, 61-58. Hurricane power being chanted during that timeout. Foul called. Hurricanes will go to the line. Blue 3 getting the foul called against him. That is Tyler Shishadi. Hurricanes will assume their positions at the... Will assume their positions in the key, or around the key rather. Fedema up for one. That is good. 4-point game now. It's a double score game. Fedema up for one more. That is good as well. 5-point game. Somebody's got to get on Pedroza. Pedroza's up for three. Nothing there. Hold on to it. Hold on to it. Benfit holds on to it. Hurricanes come out victorious as the fans storm the court. Big night here at MVC. Hurricanes come victorious over your LaConner Braves. 63-58. Beautiful. Well done, both teams. Senior night for Mount Vernon Christian Hurricanes. Congrats, Cody Brown, Tyson Benfit, Lucas Milinar, Trevor Blum, Jackson Perry, Caleb Van Hofwegen, and Ruthie Rosema. Thank you all for tuning in to tonight's action here on senior night between Mount Vernon Christian Hurricanes and your LaConner Braves. Beautiful game play by both teams. Definitely got some beautiful players on both sides. Hopefully we'll be live again here soon. Not quite sure what the rest of the season looks like for both teams, but no matter what, basketball is to come. State's coming up, and we will see you again soon here on MVC TV. This is Matt DeGaw signing out. Have a good one, everybody.